Hello, everyone, and welcome back in to North 7 Cards. Don't forget to check us out on Instagram, North 7 Cards, and on eBay, North-the number 7. Today we got for you the 2025 Topps Series 2 Baseball Hobby. Case break number 9 here on June the 18th. Let us know in the chat who are we looking for today. 12 boxes. Jeff, first timer, welcome in. Good to have you. Let's see, we'll get some first timer magic for you. Who you got in this one? Let us know. Let's manifest it, get it out in the universe. We got some first timer mojo for you. That was it, box number 1. Good luck, everyone. Oh, Hunting in the name. There you go. See if we got some sort of shane on the horizon. Let us know. How's watching? Who are you hunting in this one? Where do we stand? Rafael Devers lead? Is it, on Devers' side, Breslow's side, somewhere in between, or Pedro Martinez? David Ortiz tried to be neutral about the whole thing, but Pedro could not hold back. Here, it looks like. Yeah, definitely something not on the bingo card, Blizzy. I can't say that I was watching last night on account of the Stanley Cup being awarded, but you want to see Wanzel. There you go. If you want Soto the Cubs. That would be some breaking news and a half for the Mets to give up on him that quickly. Freeman, Kyle Bradish, 17/34 of 2025. Yeah, whatever it takes. I don't disagree with that. That's tough. I'm almost starting to get more on Devers' side when it comes to the Red Sox specifically. Ramirez. There's a gold mirror for Clarke Schmidt. There we go. The golden mirror image of variation going into the Schmidt spot. Yeah, Blizzy, till the fall, September, October range. But they'll have their free agency and stuff. Keep people interested. At least Robert Jr. City Connect relic. There's relic on the board. A Lubob. Trout probably a little more realistic than Soto, at least at this point. But it would really take, he would have to request a trade out. Tuve. And for some reason I think Trout wants to stay. Lewis. Can't say it's something I really think, but some guys do want to stay loyal. Olsen. Pirates team card. Going to the all team spot. Sale. Schneemann, Schmidt, Trey Turner. First dynamic duos. Sasaki. Cannon. Sasaki. Duran. Correa. And Bluesy, it's a great person to collect. Durant to the Mets? Okay, I could. Bo Jackson, Salvador Perez, Sandy Koufax, Alec Bohm. First silver pack, box number 2. Oh, Kyle Tucker is incredible. I'm happy now, as I'm sure a lot of baseball fans are, to cheer for him a little bit more now that he is an Astro. I think Duran makes a little more sense. I don't know at this point though, unless the Red Sox are really tanking. I don't see the reason to move him. You know, All-Star Game MVP last year. Scooble 9 strikeouts. Always good when you got your reliable horse on the mound. I love that Friday night Rafael Devers just gets to, I know he's not playing in Boston, but just gets to play his old team and get it over with. Other starting pitcher, I mean, I feel like there's always the usual suspects that people start to bring up when it's starting pitcher, and it usually starts with Sandy over in Miami. At this point, I don't think it's as much of a home run swing as people think it is. You know, Cease was available for some time in San Diego. I don't think they make a move like that. But you're looking at more like a depth arm for the Cubs. I feel like I saw Kyle Hendricks on the Angels, which that'd be one of the funnier moves he could do. Box 2. Yeah, I think he'll play. I don't see why he wouldn't. Babe Ruth, like, it's the NBA Finals. He won't be on 100%, but I think he's gonna suit up. He's gonna try to go at least. Jones, Butler. $146 of 250. Hey, Harrison Bader. And maybe Sandy Alcantara, that's an option. I mean, I don't know, you kind of got to see who's starting to fall out of it. Volpe, maybe go after a raise like a Littell, Zach Littell. Judge, the OPS leaders. 104 of 150, Leo Jimenez. Leo. Skeens. I mean, everyone would love Skeens, but that's a king's ransom, especially to trade him within the division. You're talking about 3 top prospects plus. Montero. Pirates aren't just giving them away. Brett. Although in this day and age of trading, I don't know. I guess it's possible. We've seen some crazier trades. Some are superstars with Junior. That's just across all sports. If you want to just go baseball, you can talk about Rafael Devers underpay. There's a coveted Seiya Suzuki on the relic. Kershaw for the Cubs. I don't mind that. I mean, the Dodgers have plenty of depth when it comes to pitching. Yeah, Halliburton, if he's not good to go though, you sometimes need to make that sacrifice. The Oscar of, you're not good to go. Someone else needs to step up. I'm loving Nemhard this series. I think he's been incredible for Indiana. Jason Dominguez, the future stars, 762 of 2025. Let's not talk about it. You got it. You got it, MCP. Pujols. You don't think that's just what we should talk about every day? Now it's like, hey, we live in a post-Luka Doncic has been traded world, so every other trade doesn't look that bad relatively. Scooble, 1990. First pitch, The Miz. Wow, that is not great to hear. Merrill, Kevin Harrell, Ken Griffey Jr., Luis Angel Acuna. I did not think. I mean, the Red Sox definitely got a boost. I think that, and I'm not here to just talk about the trade and belabor it. I don't know if we talked about the Christian Campbell piece of it. That part to me was like Devers being mad at him for trying to play first base. That's not a great look. Oh, no. We're not doing that. I like that you put your whole username into that. Come on, let's talk about positive, fun things. I don't know what I got, but there's got to be something out there. Is that a rumor? I just feel like a lot of trades, like Chicago's willing to trade 3. That's weird. There's no reason for Boston to trade 7. Kershaw, they need a future piece like that. Sasaki, Summer Superstars. 204 of 250. LA Dodgers team card. Going to the all team card spot. Those conversations will get off the rails. I'll go Carlos, looking for Jeter, Jazz, or Jackie Robinson. Like the sound of that. Major League Material, Trey Turner. Wait, Pajot, Dobson, wait, and won like the #1 pick? You're right, MCP. Jackie Robinson really was. I'm glad you're talking about such a trailblazer in the game. Lindor. Sasaki. You know, they tried to make him play first. At least in the movie. I don't know if that was actually true. Soto. Oscar. Cook. The stage show. It would probably be a lot of Yankee Red Sox bickering. Green. Depending on whose team was playing well. One would feel bad for themselves. Seiya Suzuki. I don't know. The Red Sox had one more hit than the Yankees have had runs in the last 4 games. Sanoa. Ronaldo Lopez. Andrew Monasterio. 598 of 2025. Oh, the Sharks' future dominance. Bobby Wood Jr., George Brett. Mickey Mantle. Silver. Yeah, okay. I guess I see where you're thinking with Schaefer. Turner, Freeman, Ricky Henderson, and Kevin Alcantara. To me, if you have the chance to get Schaefer, I think not you get him by any means, but if it's possible. Misa would be such a Bruin. I love the people now talk about that he's not making it past 2. Honestly, yeah, if we were on the road, it would be a lot of PlayStation. It would be a lot of NHL, and then I would say let's play the show, and then battle for the ages. That's where you get into like a best of 21 series. And I'm a better pitcher than I am a hitter. I'm in like the all-star. Oh yeah, I'm dynamic too. You know, if you're in a cold spell, you deserve it to go down. I'd say if I had to pick one, I'm probably like an all-star. Yeah, that is true. That would be dynamic difficulty, just for depending on how you're playing. Cunha Jr. Yepes. Machado. Randy Johnson. Ozuna. Montes. I mean, in that setting, I do get it. Turner on the pink, Machado. Seager. Spencer Steer, 1990 auto. Yeah, you just watched Marchand lift the Stanley Cup, not in a Bruins jersey, so I think you deserve it today. First auto there in box number 4. Harrison Perez, Daniel Schneemann, 56 of 74. Black parallel Schneemann. Tani. Ted Williams. There's a few guys I left that pretty happy for that they won. Bogarts. Oh, penalty hesitate there for Zach Penrod. 10 of 10. Just got the F8. First pitch, Joey. Job. So over there, Harper's, JC, Piazza. How about Chipper Jones? 4 of 25 on the auto. Nice hit there for Chipper. 1990 All-Star. I think it's whoever's on the just on the base checklist. For the Tigers. Chris Sterling would be fun. You get Rocky for that one too. Yeah, needed. I could feel the sentiment behind that message, MCP. Needed spots on the 40 for Harrison and Hicks. haven't heard about it yet, but there should be. League above, no Wells just yet. Number 5. First card, one of the short print rookies, Cal Ripken Jr., Sasaki, 93 of 99, Wilyer Abreu, Future Stars in the green for Abreu. So you know what? Today's the day that we don't talk about Red Sox jerseys. I did not know that. Harper. Evan Phillips, World Series champion auto. 48 of 50. Merlin Soccer, because I remember it from, just trying to think from last year. I don't know. I know it was like later-ish summer for us last year. Tani. Home field advantage. It is Manny Machado. Machado, home field advantage. Gonna be a short print insert for Machado. I know, that's what I thought of as soon as I saw it. Well, Caminero. Fry. Stremski. Got the Royals team card. 977 of 2025. All rocking some good vibes. Oh yeah, I saw that post about it too. Bedard, yeah, the Bedard cup spots are pretty wild. Jordan. Strider. Knack. Ronald Acuna Jr., Hank Aaron. Dynamic duos. Madden. Inges. Ellie. DeGrom, Ichiro, Mark Vientos, 181 of 199, Ronald Acuna Jr., 1990 All-Star. It's tough to be on both sides when you're given the reactions and can also see them online. I see. I don't know. I've been told both ways, either to tone it down or tone it up. depending on the hit, it's just kind of your reaction in the moment. I do. It's octaves. I didn't know that I could hit. I know. Some people have said that. I don't know. To me, that just feels at times inauthentic. Sometimes the reaction could just be that. Sometimes the reaction could just be that genuine. And I believe some people are that amped up. Oh, absolutely. Go say hello. Revolution Basketball, 4 boxes if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that's a good one, MCP. I don't think anyone would want to see that just on account of how sweaty my hands would get. Half-Life box. Ichiro. Alcantara. Langford. Dynamic duos, Riley Olsen. Nasty Nestor. $184 of 250, Jared Jones. Future Stars Jones. Judge. I'm sure he'll have some SGA Halliburton takes. Or my favorite guy in the finals, Jalen Williams. Soto. And that Kasparius. Team color border. City Connect. City Connect Relic Auto. It is Luis Castillo. Castillo. Used metal auto. 28 of 50. For Castillo. James Wood, Dylan Cruz. Merrill. Cole. Freeman. For Cup. Silver, Babe Ruth, Jace Young, Bobby Wood Jr., and Kinski, Noel. Heal. Like, that's how much it's up for, or... Sale. I love when I get sales like that. Oh, $7.50 for... Oh. Now they're jacking those prices up. I guess because he came back. That's why. To the second half. Naga. Oh, we got an All Kings. Any future stars at Caminero? It is a Brave All Kings for Ronald Acuna Jr. There we go, Acuna Jr. All Kings. Sweet hit there, Acuna Jr. spot. Another Brave going up in the back wall. Oscar Steen. Oh. Churio. Ooh, we got a dual relic. This is Luis Gil and Garrett Cole. Dual relic, 38 of 99. Gil and Cole. Oh, look, a Yankees. Number 4, the former Rookie of the Year. Scooble, Superstars, Freeman, Naga, J-Rod, Donovan, Rooker, Migray? I have never heard of that. What's the difference with them as opposed to Florida? Julian Lindor. Tucker. Taylor. Tatis Jr. Machado. Job. Betts. Judge, Robleski, Correa, Tomoyuki, Sugano. I'd never heard of that. That feels like I'm gonna fall down a rabbit hole of stuff to look at, which I'm not mad about. Wow, playoff gamer from 21. What even was their playoff run that year? $4.95. That's pretty wild. 5 boxes left here. J-Rod. Some superstars. Langford. Freeman. Is it Kobe Mayo, Major League Material? No Wings inventory. Dustin Harris, nothing that's jumping to mind, Brian. No, they probably do the same thing. Jack up their own prices. Wouldn't mind something, Marco Casper. That would be my guy hypothetically. Turner. Dana. Real Muto. Naga. Reynolds. Langford. Sasaki. duos, Judge Volpe. Goldschmidt. Ariarte. Vlad Jr. Harper. No Sterling today for me. I think I got one tomorrow. Elliot De La Cruz, Spencer Strider, Cal Ripken Jr., Willie Adames. Now we got another Series 2 going on later. We got 2 Chrome Basketball Hobbies. Bowman Best Basketball. Delight. Trying to think about what else. We do have Bowman Sapphire. How we doing, Jay? I'm pretty confident saying that I think Durant's gonna end up a Spur. I don't really have any reason or definitely no intel. No spaceship. We do have some Marvel Chrome coming up. I believe that's on Monday, if I'm not mistaken. Houston though probably has a better offer than the Spurs, hypothetically. All right, 4 boxes to go. '34 of '74, Trevor Larnach. Black parallel Larnach. I'm sure. I mean, if you're the Spurs or the Rockets, it makes sense. And if you're trading for him, you're also probably giving him. I think he's eligible for 2-year, $122 million extension. Mays, which is just insane. Sport like hockey could barely get over 100 million. Duran. But someone will take that chance. Brady Basso. Baseball Stars Auto. I guess it also depends, like, what do the Suns want to be? Like, I'm sure they want someone to put next to Booker. So whether it's Sohan or, like, Keldon Johnson, Yamamoto, like, you're not getting Castle, you're not getting number 2. The options are kind of limited. If I was the Suns, I would probably try to take some kind of Houston deal, Vientos, and I would try to get Jabari Smith back. But then there might also be Jalen Green. 66 of 150, Nick Martinez. No, those are both very valid. Yeah, you're trying to recoup something, especially because like they're playing. They're paying Bradley Beal, but he ain't playing. So that's another sunk cost. Marte, and no one's taking that contract. Aranda. Cruz. Dynamic duo, Suzuki Imanaga. Rally. Sugano. Yeah, and then but then does he want to go there? Because he could have easily changed his mind. Gunner. I would love that pairing, Durant and Anthony Edwards together. Even if it's not the greatest, they need a guard. Lindor. Like, I think a De'Aaron Fox to Minnesota thing makes a lot of sense. See, the more that I've thought about it, I've actually kind of swung the other way with Bane. Nato, Corbin Carroll, O'Neal Cruz, Paul Skeens, 1990 All-Star. And I'll completely call myself a hypocrite. I've kind of flipped on it. Just because of how much Bane can really mean to the Magic. Who knows? Maybe that's where Durant ends up. Or Giannis. Three boxes here. I think the other thing about the Bane thing that I missed was that it is 4 first-round picks, but one of those picks was also probably to take the KCP contract, which is just horrendous. And I wonder also if Memphis flips him. Like, if you're Denver, he makes a lot of money, but he was so good playing with Jokic. Yeah, not the greatest three-point shooter, but then also if you're Orlando, he's your third option offensively. He can make those shots. He's got a little more playmaking than I think people give him credit for. I think in a big game, you know what 4 guys you have out there. I think if you're Orlando, it's more of who's the 5th guy out there in crunch time. Is it a center or is it another guard with Paolo, Franz, Bane, and Suggs? It's one of those NBA conspiracies that feel believable. That or the Patrick Ewing frozen envelope. Not gonna be in here, Colton. It'll be in our other room. Bobby Witt Jr. I think the next one up in here is I think it's Chrome Basketball. Isbell. It's either Chrome Basketball or Bowman Best University Basketball, Breakers Delight. Wood, 148 of 150. The Jalen Mayhew on the blue. Yeah, gambling. It is a gamble with Cooper. I can't remember who I saw say that his career is going to be like Detlef Schrempf, which I thought was hilarious, but bit of a steamer of a hot take, that one. Matt Wallner, 1472 of 2025. Yeah, the podcast I was listening to, I was not a part of it. They were talking about all these fake jaw trades, which is like, there's not many trades that make sense of getting rid of them. Whitcomb, but this was assuming a full Memphis teardown. 17 of 74 is a Bailey Ober, black parallel Ober. Trio Yelich. Joyce. Otani. Some are superstars. DeGrom. Thomas JC. 1990 auto. Lindor, Pete Alonso, dynamic duos. Sasaki, Jones. A couple presses in this one. There's mostly one seal, but there was Salvador. Tel Marte. Schneemann. Roki Sasaki, Freddie Freeman, Kyle Tucker, and the big hurt, Frank Thomas. Our second to last box of the break. Tatis. Second to last box here in this one. Luke Weaver. /50. Isaac Collins. Gold Collins. Tatis Jr. Michael Harris. J-Rod, Kenneth Griffey Jr. Dynamic duos. Sosa. Jose Ramirez. Judge. It is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. and George Springer. Tool Relic. 3 of 10. Vlad Jr. and Springer. Randomize that one at the end. Dick 1, 2. 2 dual relics in this break. Jr. and Springer. Gehrig and Ruth. He is Future Stars. Ryan. That's on. They go. Bedlam and Queens. 575 of 2025. Juan. Schwarber. Sasaki. Volpe, Mark McGuire, Bregman, 133 of 199, Hunter Green. Oh, the Machado, the home field. It's gonna be Rocky. Rocky's doing Sterling. In what? Just under 10 minutes from now, 12:15. Yeah, it'll be Rocky. box of the break. Major League Material, Rhett Lauder. Rhett, Major League Material. Soto. Vlad Jr. Barnes. Jr. Ooh, heavy lumber. That one there is for Nolan Arenado on the heavy lumber. Congrats, Arenado spot. Heavy lumber case hit. In the last box, nonetheless. Kumar Rocker. 1/79 of 250. Brian Bayo. And here, 1230. Pretty sure it's Topps Chrome basketball. I could look. I'll look. It'll take 2 seconds. Yeah, Topps Chrome basketball hobby at 1230. Rooker. Thomas. Trey Turner. Rutschman. Wagner. Cruz. To break. Last little bit here. It's coming up clutch at the end. First pitch, Ricky. It's our third person himself. Couple of socks at 2-ended. Lucas Giolito. 1235 up at 2025. Javier Sanoa, Pete Alonso, Teoscar Hernandez, and Mookie Betts. 1990 All-Star. All right, everyone, let's get into our recap. Starting off with the numbered hits. Lucas Giolito, Bayo, Hunter Green. That's which may be assigned to a player, but I will check that. Collins, Ober, Wallner, LeMahieu, Martinez, Larnach, Kasparius, Jared Jones, Acuna Jr., Abreu, Future Stars, Penrod. Wow, this is really a Red Sox break. Schneemann, Monasterio. Two in blue. Future Stars, Dominguez, Jimenez, Bader, Clark, Schmidt, Gold Mirror, Image Variation, and Bradish. autos, Thomas JC, Baseball Stars, Brady Basso. Got the relic auto, Luis Castillo, City Connect. 48 of 50, Evan Phillips, World Series champion auto. And Spencer Steer on our relics. Mem there, Trey Turner, Seiya Suzuki, City Connect of Luis Robert Jr., Luis Heel, Garrett Cole, which will randomize, Gubby Mayo, and Rhett Lauder, Major League Material. And on our back wall, we got the home field advantage, Manny Machado. Chipper auto, 4 of 25. Heavy lumber, Nolan Arenado. All Kings, Ronald Acuna Jr. Sounds good, OCP. Vlad Jr., George Springer. Major League Material dual relic, 3 of 10. Guerrero Jr. and Springer. Come on, MCP. It's gonna be all right. You're gonna get through it. You know, maybe Marchand comes back. And maybe wishful thinking, but not impossible. And before we let you go, randomize. Oh, yeah. It's next year's problem. What, not $8 million for 3 years? So with the dynamic duos, all left and right sides. Ooh. Honestly, though, someone's going to give it to him, and I can't say they're wrong for giving it to him. Final round here. This one is going left sides. Go, congrats. Got the left side of the dynamic duos. And our 2. Got Heel Cole. That one is a 38 of 99. The dual relic. Yeah, and to expect him to continue to be how good he was in those playoffs is unrealistic. Go 5 rounds here. Heel and Cole. And it is going to the Luis Heel spot. Former Rookie of the Year. Taking down his rotations ace. And the 3 of 10, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. and George Springer. There you go, MCP coming in with the assist. I can't imagine what I sound like at 1.3 speed sometimes. There we go, 5 rounds. Springer and Guerrero Jr. Player on top after the 5 rounds. Getting the card. And it's going to the George Springer spot. Springer Dinger. There you go, MCP. Untitled. I thought you were going to say unofficial, which I guess is also not wrong. Wow, that's a point two that makes a difference. Interesting. All right, everyone. That will wrap us up here for the 2025 Topps Series 2 Baseball. This was a case break number 9 here on June the 18th. Thank you, everyone who joined in on this one. If you were going to check out our next break in here at 24-25 Topps Chrome Basketball Hobby, case break number 5. That's crazy. That one is coming up in just over 10 minutes time, 12:30. Of course, the Topps Chrome Basketball break number 5. All right, everyone. If you are going to join those later breaks, we will see you then. If not, take care, everyone, and enjoy the rest of your Wednesday.